Yo, what's going on, everybody? Andy's Crypto Talk here. Just waiting for the live stream to pop up. Okay, you know what? Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. Okay, so everybody just chill. Everybody just chill. I'm gonna do a quick stream, answer some questions. Hopefully, if any of y'all had any. Just pinning this into my Telegram, and let's post it on X. And we made some music now. Used some AI to make some of the exact type of music. Oh, mic was a little bit far. Sorry about that. So we just made some AI lo-fi music for the channel. It's that easy these days, people. It's that easy. All right, what are we on? Sol ETH. So a lot of things have transpired actually since I've done my last go live. My last go live I just noticed was Trump pump. So when we had the Trump coin pump out, oh excuse me, and yeah, so Trump coin was my last stream, and it's been just wild ever since. Obviously the next day we had Millennia coin. It came out, it tanked the rest of the markets, and then about a few days after that we had DeepSeek, and due to DeepSeek we saw this move in Nvidia from around the 150 mark down to a low of 116. It gapped down, right? So this thing powered down. It gapped down 15 points or so, 10 points, and then it just continued to plummet. So it's been kind of basing down around this, between 115 and 130. And so AI took a hit overall, but not just AI, like big tech companies essentially, except for Apple. I think Apple's actually chilling. Oh, so it pumped, but then it dumped. Yeah. So anyways, lo and behold, the VIX pumped. It blew out through this level. We were paying attention to this level. I'm not sure why we have that there like that. It didn't look right. Neither does this one. But yeah, we wanted underneath here. We wanted to stay under this level that I kind of drew out back over here. So stay under 19, ideally even under 14, it's going to look a lot better. But the VIX popped up and everything took a beating. US 30 continued on up. But you can see NAS dropped off big time and then recovered. Same with Q's, big drop off and then recovered. SPX, a less of a drop off, but has since recovered, almost overtook the all-time high here recently. So it doesn't look as bad as people make it out to be. But we did see this happen in the crypto market, that we bounced on this USDT. What did I just do? So USDT, we were hoping for this leg down, but we bounced on this level, 3.81%, and we're still kind of just ranging in this zone. Would really like to see it, reject before it gets above, 4.29. Don't really want to see it get above that. Would rather see it reject here sooner than later. And sorry guys, my views are actually that this is just a pullback, although there are some things that got hit a lot harder than others. So AI, of course, and we can take a look. Obviously we'll look at Citadail, but we'll look at a few of these bigger ones. So Griffain, Fartcoin, AI16Z, Goat. So those are kind of I would say the grandfathers, the OGs of this AI crypto wave. So taking a look at those, we can see they've been getting hit. Goat was actually this was getting hit before this whole wave, but it just hasn't really made it out of this trajectory that it's on. It's on a big down trajectory. I think eventually excuse me, wow, once this breaks, we're gonna see some really big moves out of the AI sphere. That's just my personal views on it. I know some people think it's cooked, but AI is clearly much better than humans at performing tasks. Maybe not fully yet. Of course, these ecosystems are all just still building. But yeah, you can see oh no, this is AI16Z since Binance perp listings, $2.5, we're down to 45 cents. It's taking a beating. Fartcoin, I mean, it kind of made its way up on perp listings. It went from $1 to $2.70, but now during this AI dip, again, this correction, the pain, the blood we've been shedding in the AI ecosystem of crypto, it has taken a big severe dump, up from that $2.70 down to right now 65 cents. Griffain, this is again, we can see the perps on Binance. It made a bit of a run up, but then a massive push down from these highs around 640 down to this low range of 16 cents. So 65 cents to 16 cents. All of them taking a massive tumble. It's part of it is the total. Where's our totals? Do I only have one total right there? Total DeFi, no. Should be higher. Yeah, there we go. So total 3. We can see that's been dipping since sort of the 18th of January. It looked like it was coming to break out. It retested up here. It didn't make it. I think we're looking for this kind of low to hold as the sort of inverted head and shoulders that we see here, right? It kind of retested that, retesting it maybe there, right? So looking at this to hold that kind of area, right? But yeah, kind of looking to break out of this and then make its way back up, and I think that happens sooner than later. This is even maybe long all the way to March. I don't know if it takes that long. Total 2 looking very similar, not much different, right? And total 1, same sort of story. Just looking to make its way back up out of here. This again is looking very inverted head and shoulders-y, you know, to break this sort of ridge line here, make some sort of corrective structure above that area, and then move on out. So yeah, BTC dominance, this thing has been pushing up. So this is kind of what's holding altcoins back. It's pushed back up into this trend. And it's, you know, it's holding above there right now. I think if we look at the altcoin season index is actually looking good. And it broke back up out of this sort of range here. So retesting now, I think it's due to run at some point here once BTC dominance sort of takes a break, takes a hike. So keeping an eye on stuff like that. And yeah, let's find our BTC chart with the schematics. And that's exactly what we said. We want to see it clear this sort of previous all-time high and make a range above it and then move up. It didn't actually get a chance to do that, so we're just sort of assembling this bull flag underneath this structure, and it's been just retesting. You know, I think this, we can see it's been retesting this trend that broke out. No, I'm not trading right now. So yeah, just keeping an eye on that. This also looks very inverted head and shoulders-y. It did dip a little lower than anticipated on this right shoulder, but that just could be again part of this this construction of the bull flag. It doesn't have to stay up here and continue. It can pop down to a lower low before it continues back up. You know, down to this 95 sort of area. That could construct this into an inverted head and shoulders, a much larger one. When we break this shoulder, it would really, you know, shoot up. So those are the kind of two scenarios I would look for on BTC moving forward in the next few weeks. You know, I will come back on and we'll dive deeper, obviously, into all these things. And just taking a pause kind of in the middle here, I do want to say that, you know, we will have a $50 giveaway. I'll put it in a video at some point this week. But if you want to get involved in the giveaway, all you're going to have to do is click the MEXC link in the description. If you have to, you can just pop in a VPN to get access. It's non-KYC with MEXC, and it's gonna be $50 that I'm giving away. There's, you know, I haven't had anybody sign up yet, and I've had that link for a while, so there might only be, like, if one person signs up, you're gonna get the $50. So all you gotta do is sign up, deposit. I think I'll make the deposit. Say you just deposit like you know, $40. Deposit $40 and make one trade minimum. That's all you got to do. Just click the link in the description for MEXC. Sign up. Deposit $40. Make one trade at least, and then that's all. Then you'll be entered to win that $50. So we'll make that giveaway. It'll probably be, we'll do it 1 week from today. So we'll do it on the 8th. And we'll do it every week. We're going to do it every week for all of February and just see how it goes. And then, yeah, so we're going to give away some money throughout February. I might even do some pop-up giveaways. But, yeah, just click the MEXC link in the description. Sign up and make a trade. $40 deposit and a trade. That's all you got to do. So, yeah, I'll just cover Ethereum real quick and then Sol. and then we'll talk about Citadail real quick while I close it all up. Yeah, so ETH BTC made a big pop up here. We saw this in the past few days. Let's go on the daily. Oops. So yeah, just past few days we saw a pop up in ETH BTC. Looked like it was trying to recover out of here, and then it rejected really hard actually just Saturday, so just today. Obviously we're on a new candle because that's for UTC. But yeah, Ethereum was looking good like for a couple hours. Let's see on a 4 hour, yeah. So it looked good for like 4, 8, 12, 16, 20 hours, about a day. It was looking really good. It popped up out of this, and it looked like, okay, we're gonna break out of this this channel, this range that we've had here. Didn't get a chance to, so Ethereum I would say is cucked forever. I'm just kidding. No, it's gonna make it. At some point here, it's gonna make the push out. But we can see there's a huge volume node up here. Just a lot of volume happened right in this zone, so that's kind of why it rejected right down. And so yeah, SOL ETH for that same, I would say, reason. You know, we saw this massive surge up. This was, I think, the Trump sort of pump that came in here, and then, you know, it started correcting back down, and then just in these past few days, it took a big nosedive just because of ETH's strength overall in the markets. But we saw the same sort of drop off with SOL BTC, again with the BTC dominance being even higher. SOL dominance overall, of course, going to be going down. SOL BNB, it all looks the same. And it looks the same actually on the Solana pair USD chart, which it's like, I don't want to say it's bearish, but like it looks so bearish the way it dropped, you know, from all-time high, straight plummet basically down to 200. So it's dropped 33% almost in a short span from the 22nd, the 18th, 19th of January to the 1st of February. So like 2 weeks of pretty steep downward correction. Now this is very reminiscent of those AI charts I was showing you, and the AI chart I'm about to get into, which is Citadail. And so I would just kind of keep your mind on that structure, that this is what we're looking at overall in all these AI coins. It looks very similar of just this down only kind of price action. Now they're all paired with Solana, so if Solana is going down, you're going to have that same downward price action effect on those tokens. Now, where do we bounce and where do we go from here? You know, we've almost completed this big log, but I think we have one more swing up to, you know, the 300 plus, and there's a good chance that I think that's when we kind of we see maybe some more sideways action to create kind of a range. I don't know how long, probably not that long as I just drew out, but you know, again, maybe throughout the summer pushes up into 300s and then kind of goes sideways a bit before it really makes that last end of the year sort of push up into our targets that we had made there. So yeah, I think looking at those AI coins to correct alongside Solana when they do push up to the upside in probably, I would say, short sort of in a short time frame here, it's probably going to push up. So we'll just check out Citadail here. So this one we had actually You know, this thing topped up. When were we been talking about this? Trump, so 16th maybe. No. When was the Trump? Let me just find out real quick. Our live was the last one? Yeah, 2 weeks ago. Yeah, so 2 weeks ago. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. So we were right around here. You know, just sort of in the 30 mil market cap range. And then this is where Solana dropped off. So we took that major hit. I think at the same time, so Solana pumped really quickly with the Melania drop. That's when it kind of everything dropped after Trump pump. Melania dropped. You know, we went kind of sideways here for would have been almost a week, and then we broke this low that was created here and continued to trade lower. So it kind of it was making this really nice inverted head and shoulders pattern, and it had just done sort of what ETH did and faked out this breakout. And then it continued moving lower. You know, it gave us another sort of little fake out down here. Yeah, we're getting kind of closer to that sort of draw line. Another quick fake out here, and then continue to trade lower. As you can see, these box ranges I have here, I want to kind of clean them up because this is the one I was paying attention to most, was the down move before the up move that broke market structure and then continued to go up. So this one, this sort of area never actually got retested. This, you could call it a whatever Trader Main calls them, fair market blocks, or I forget exactly his wording. But essentially it's a place where price didn't trade back into, and that there's a chance or a likelihood of it trading back into that range, which you can see actually marks off this sort of structure that we hit fairly clear. And one more thing I would say to pay attention to with this chart is where the volume sits on this volume chart, the VPVR. We can see that that's essentially where we bounced here at the 2.75 mil, which is a crazy, this is crazy. It's even more crazy than those charts we just showed you with AI coins. This is 95% down, right? Like, that is just, it's painful to say the least. But we can see this is something that I would say is kind of, this is our poppy. This is Griffain, and we can see that one took a 91% dump as well before it made its big rocket up. And it's pushed up to 620 mil from sort of the same thing, like 2.9 mil. And the one thing that I'll note, there is actually a post that I reposted about this on my X. So if you want to check this out right here, this Ditto2 _ wrote this winter mute pattern. And this is kind of what we're looking at, I think. We saw this this grind down. Now we're going to see this winter mute pattern out, because he actually explains it using Griffain's chart, and we're Griffain's sort of like sun, essentially. So same market maker, put it that way. I don't really have to like yell it out. I don't have to get too crazy about, you know, trying to shill it or anything like that. But if we have the same market maker, then, you know, we're going to see that same sort of pattern, you know, grind down. And now you're looking for what they showed you on that pattern, the grind down, a W and then a W and continue on. So something like that, right? Reaching up into the billions, right? And if Daddy does that, then you know what we're gonna do, because we're following that same sort of downward structure. Let's go on to the 4-hour just to. So we had to draw this out a little further. And now we can see we're making a push, and this is a nice zone to be bouncing from. We'll look for the structure to continue through the 4.75 to 7 mil range box that we have there. And that's, I think, once we overcome that sort of 7 mil mark, it's just gonna push pretty hard. And then 12.5, kind of the next zone. Once we recover that, it's going to go up. So where's our drawing? So we kind of have that W. And that's kind of what it said. To sort of rock it up like that and make that winter mute pattern, and then it just, yeah, like it goes past all-time high type. And then of course our target zones here, we still have them between this, I would say it's actually it's a little bit higher, but this is, it hasn't changed much, but that's the range, you know, between the, I think it's actually 65 to be honest. Yeah, to 140, something like that. But yeah, this is sort of the next target range. And the maximum is all the way up actually to 220 before we'll maybe see another correction. And of course we can take a look at Daddy Griffain to see what it did. Obviously, you know, pushed 100 back down to 50, 200 back down to 130. So I mean, I would say I would look for this kind of structure, sort of straight up pattern, 130 up to 280, down to 197. So I mean, we could see this sort of thing, the up to 100, back down to 50. That could be the next. So up to 100. Back down to the 50, retest the previous all-time high, and then continue. That would be following the same market maker structure if you think about it, right? But anyways, this is where you bid the fear, because there's a lot of fear in the chat, and there's a lot of opportunity here, as you can see. even entry right here to all-time highs is, you know, 15x, clean 15x. XRP, I'll do XRP quick. Yeah, XRP, I think this one's actually looking pretty good. Yeah, this has that same inverted head and shoulder sort of structure on it, with this downtrend looking to be broken. I think you don't want to see this sort of, what is that, 282. I'd say 280, just kind of rounding error. Don't want to see 280 get lost. Otherwise, you know, then it would do something like that to continue this bull flag. We'd rather see it just move up from here. But those are kind of that would be the scenarios I would look for. I think it's actually looking really strong. This 276 kind of range, that's where we had marked. That's a good spot for it to bounce in a situation where it does move down. But the one I would look at as well for this is XRP BTC. I think this one's actually not looking too bad. So yeah, like it still looks really strong. It's up here. It's in this flag. It's just whether we come out or it's gonna do one more sort of last dance spike down. But this is it's rounding out right now, so it looks like it could continue on up. It looks good, put it that way. We'll just say it looked good. And one last thing we'll take a look at is the LTC, the barometer, and it looks good actually, guys. So I don't think this is over. You know, people talking about bear market and all that stuff. I don't think it's over. We're still back. I don't think we ever left, you know? Let's see if we got a crypto AI mind share. Was this recently? November 30th. We want a new recent. I gotta get access to Kaido somehow. Yeah, anyways guys, that was a quick one for tonight. That's all I'm gonna cover. Again, I'm doing a giveaway. All you gotta do is sign up to MEXC, deposit 40 bucks, make one trade, and you'll be in to win $50. It's 50 USD. And yeah, we'll do that giveaway in this week. We'll just give you guys some time to sign up and do the trade. So yeah, thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you in the next stream. Andy's Crypto Talk.